What's up, Moto fans? Michael here at Moto Machines, and today we are riding the Triumph Trident 660 with the Scorpion exhaust and a brand new fresh DNK Tuneworks ECU flash over to RnR Cycles again for another dyno run, this time post-exhaust, post-tune. So with all that being said, let's hop on her. I've already let it warm up, so we are ready to go. Oh man, this thing sounds so good now. It didn't sound this good before without the Scorpion exhaust, and now it just sings. Nice little pops on D-cell still. Oh, stalled it. Still getting used to the throttle response post-tune. Now, if you haven't watched our Why Flash Your Motorcycles ECU video, you can watch that by clicking in the top right-hand side of the screen and learn all about why you should flash your Trident 660 with the DNK Tuneworks ECU flash. Wow. Oh man. This bike is so much more fun to ride now. It honestly feels like it makes more power than it does, if that makes sense, with this ECU flash. It is honestly fantastic now, and I absolutely love it. I kind of don't want to give it back. Oh yeah man, this is so improved. So basically what had happened was Danielle from DNK Tuneworks was possibly looking to build a new tune for these Tridents, and she wanted my feedback on how I thought the tune felt and its improved throttle response and some other things. So this was kind of the trial run for that tune. And you know, the base tune that she's already been offering is absolutely fantastic. I keep shifting because it sounds so good. The base tune that she was offering was already absolutely fantastic, drastically improved the throttle response, the fueling, you know, everything about it was automatically just way better than it was stock. And like, Triumph is really well known. This guy was blind spot. Triumph was already really well known for excellently fueled motorcycles from the factory, but you know, sometimes that can lead to a throttle feeling a little bit too soft, kind of unresponsive, if you will. And with this DNK Tuneworks flash, man, it feels like what a middleweight sport naked should feel like. It is absolutely insane. So yeah, we're heading over to RnR Cycles right now to throw this thing up on the dyno and see how much power it makes, but also see what changes the ECU flash had done for us in the fueling department. Now we know it's a big difference, but it's hard to visualize that difference without the dyno charts and dyno graphs. But yeah, big shout out to RnR Cycles for basically letting us continuously bug them and do these dyno runs. We sincerely appreciate it. And if you are in the Northern Virginia area at all and you need any sort of service work done on your motorcycle, from dyno tuning to you know, your chain and sprockets, standard maintenance, or even big maintenance like valve checks and stuff like that, man, don't hesitate to hit them up. They're a great bunch of guys, riders like you and I, and they've never let me astray. So check them out if you're in the Northern Virginia area. And with that being said, I'll check back in with you once we get there. All right, We are nearly there after a quick highway jaunt. Man, this, I can't stop talking about, oh, it's a dead raccoon. I can't stop talking about this DNK tune because it is just so good. Arrived. So we just gotta get the bike on the dyno and we'll be good to go. So we are on our way back to the store, so we're on our way back from RnR Cycles, and something crazy kind of happened. The bike made 5 more horsepower and 5 foot-pounds more torque up to 6,500 RPM, and at the peak it made 2 foot-pounds more torque. That is absolutely insane. I'm screaming because I'm literally astounded by it. I came into this not thinking that it was going to make any more horsepower at all. I didn't think it was going to make any more power. I just thought that, you know, it was going to be opened up and it was going to feel a little faster. Well, that completely explains why it feels so much faster. Because again, 5 foot-pounds of torque at the part of the RPM range where you actually use it, aka under 8,000 RPM. And that's why it feels so much faster. It makes sense. Like, I cannot describe how much faster this Trident 660 feels after this flash. It is absolutely insane. You know, everybody talks in horsepower figures, and those are important. Those are very, very important because torque gets you moving, but horsepower keeps you moving. And everybody talks in horsepower figures because that's what power figures are delivered in, that's what manufacturers claim, you know, and all that, yada, yada, yada. But, you know, most people aren't riding these bikes to their potential, to their absolute maximum limit. You just aren't, because it's unsafe to do on the public roads. You have to go to a racetrack to do that. And, you know, that's why torque is so important, and that's why these naked bikes, and specifically middleweight naked bikes, are so fun to ride, because they have a ton of torque, they're small, flickable, easy to ride, and, you know, that's why torque's so important, and that's why it feels so much faster than it is, because it gained 5 foot-pounds of torque in the section of the RPM range that you use it. I'm just beaming. This is absolutely fantastic. This bike is a completely different animal now. There were gains across the board, across the entire RPM range. The air to fuel ratios were absolutely perfect. They were spot on. The fueling was perfect. Literally everything about this tune is fantastic. Yeah, so we're on our way back, and that's all we got for you guys today. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in content like this, make sure to hit that bell notification so you can stay up to date on all the latest Motor Machines madness. Ride safe. Well, at least within reason.